Hi Soulful Seekers, welcome. My name is Kerry Ann. I'm here to look into the second song, which was Sexual Healing from Marvin Gaye. So I want to see what was the purpose was this song. So we're going to do these cards because it gives me an anchor. So, okay. So what was the purpose of the Marvin Gaye song? To the past, present, and future. What do you think? Should we do that? Yeah, why not? Right. So what was the purpose? Because I want to see if I need to do a deep do the heart and soul of Marvin Gaye. I want to see, or if it's just like a collective message, or there's something coming up in the public eye. We already hit some things in the last video, so we'll have a look on this one too. So past, present, future. I'm not messing around at the moment. Control issues. There was control issues going on in the past. Okay. Present situation. There's self-sabotage and there's resentment in the future. So what in the earth is going on? So the first of all, we're going to look into the past of the control issues. What was the control issues? You know, what was the control issues? What was the control issues? Someone's fear of losing power or false security leading to vulnerability. Harmony. To do around relationships and connections. I'm not sure what harmony is in the tarot deck, but I'm looking at the card and I'm seeing that they were gelling together. Okay. Is this to do with Marvin? Is this to do with Marvin? I know he's passed. Before you say. Do you like my sleep mask? I just put so I can put my hair back because I couldn't find a hairband. So I thought that'd do. That'd do. Queen of Wands. Is this to do with is this to do with Marvin? Not necessarily him per se, but definitely someone who's connected to him. Someone's having recently or recent past. This is a feminine energy. Okay. So are they going to be making headlines? This is the situation that I've picked up previously. That's just weird. We got conflict going on. So there's definitely something going on around the music industry. There's definitely something going on around the music industry. It's not necessarily connected fully to, if you think of sexual healing, it's not just talking about sex, it's about community. And I got time after time for the last, since I don't know when, since last year I think, I've been talking about community. So Knight of Axes. Someone who's being very egotistical in the public eye. They're trying to build a foundations, but it's causing roadblocks where they're trying to gain the control aspects. This feels very much similar to the previous reading. Okay, let's have a look at self-sabotage. So what's the present state? Are we talking about 50 cents still? Are we still talking about 50 cents still? Let's see. Is someone in the public eye? 50 Cent? Someone who has oh God, what's the word? Help me out, guys. Help me out. Someone who has, oh my God, my brain's gone dead. Record label. Someone who's owns their own record label. We got the king. I cleansed this deck. We got the Queen of Axes again. Okay. So it's a feminine energy. So what's the purpose? What's the reason behind the self-sabotage around the record label? Is this just a singer that's having trouble with a record label? And it's creating problems. We got a lot of female energy here. Roots, 3 of Pentacles. They work with someone. They've been working with someone and now it's causing problems. Something is going to come to light to do with a record label with feminine artists, right, who's having problematic stuff going on, and it's creating self-sabotage. They're doubting themselves here. So what's the what is the message for them? What is the message for them? Let me know if you know who this is. Knight of Blues. It's about steady walking away from me. Knight of Cups is taking other opportunities while you can, putting yourself out there. Yeah. Someone's being warned about a record label, a record company who's trying to steal their work. Okay, and it's called. They're getting into their heads. Oh dear, this is not looking good, is it? Okay, tell me more about the 7 of Axes. Enon. I don't know who that is. Let's have a look. When you don't know, when you don't know. This isn't, well, I've had this deck for quite some time, to be fair. But the Eon. But again, I always pick decks with those numbers things that my dyslexic brain can work it out. And I've tried. And I've tried. And I've tried. And it just doesn't comprehend. So, oh, come on. Is there a we need help. Help, somebody, help. I don't know where my flashcards are as well. Oh my days, sorry guys, I'm really sorry, but I need to know what this card represents. To me, that's someone being a bit flash. They're being flashy with their advice and stuff, but yeah, their action is not standing with actually what they're saying. That's how it feels. But we've got the X's coming up. So I'm close. Harmony. Oh no, that we've done harmony. Oh. Caught unawares. This is how it is, isn't it? Here we go. It's the Judgment card. The Judgment card. But I do feel it's someone being a bit flash. But it says here, new life, last judgment, a new age, a crossover. They're changing companies. They're trying to get out of a contract and company here. But it's creating a dialogue of anxiety. Someone who has collabed with others or been pushed into collabing with others, and they're trying to get out of the situation. Resentment. So it often festers, causing a desire for revenge, letting go. So they may come a bit revengeful once they break free. So someone who's not. So is this the record company? So are we going to see a legal thing happening in the community? Well, in the public eye, should I say? Oh yeah, something's going to come crashing down. Knight of Jazzes. Right, tell me more about the crash. Four of Roots. We got problems brewing. Problematic stuff that's coming into the future about a certain record label that is causing problems with their where's my deck? I should bring my new deck out, shouldn't I? It's still a work in progress. But let's divide it, because we're talking about record labels and stuff, so we might as well divide it. Okay, so tell me more on that. So is there any court cases that's going on right now? That is harsh reality. We're looking at harsh reality, freedom, spontaneous, intense anxiety. So I don't feel it's just one singer. I think it's several. That don't. Okay. I think it's not just one singer. It's creating a bit of a whirlwind. There's a record company. I don't know if they're going to go into like something's going to crash down. So tell me more. Like I said, these are just like household name, legacy story. Someone who's well known. The network, press, radio, and so we're going to hear about it. For indefinite, red tape, impact on projects, delays, and rollout. So they're withholding. So this is going to be like the arguments of they're withholding artists' music and not pushing it out there. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. Last Emperor in Knights. Yeah, it's not. So this is what we're gonna hear. So allegedly, entertainment purposes only, but in it ironic, you know, that we've got these that's come out. So what do you think? Is there something already in the news that I'm not even aware of right now? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for joining me. That was a bit of a weird one, if you ask me. But we shall see, shan't we? We'll see. Remember, this is all allegedly entertainment purposes only. Let me know your thoughts. Do you know who this is? Do you know who the music industry, you know, the record label is? Is it already come to light now? It felt like that, to be fair, that there was already, but who knows where the cookie crumbles. But at least we've got it recorded. It is the 22nd of April. I don't know when I'm going to put this one out. And I did do the Rhythm and Soul Tarot, which is a lovely deck. I do like the deck. Yeah, anyway, see you soon. Take care. And see you on the other side.